What is the one piece of advice that you would give to someone starting a short form agency or starting an online business or trying to make money? What is the one piece of advice you'd give to someone watching this right now, right at the beginning of their journey?
Yeah, very, very simple. Growing the personal brand and not going to sell people straight away. You need to grow yourself first. You shouldn't be focusing on, landing clients and,
documenting.
Don't focus on the money so much, but then obviously you should be focusing on money at the same time. Like, don't focus on landing clients so much.
I think in terms of like building a personal brand, the way I tell other people is like focus on like documenting your journey rather than just trying to create everything, and focus on what you've done, not telling what other people. Like, if you show people like you've seen the series like Day One, I'm making a 10K, like do that kind of shit where you're being honest about your shit and then build it that way through like authenticity rather than doing it, and then you'll get clients.
Don't fake it and stuff like that. Just start that business. Start following people on social media who might be in the same age range as you. Start networking with obviously people who might even know just a little bit more knowledge than you. Okay, and then obviously you can start looking up to people who are obviously big in the industry, and then start looking on YouTube. How to actually start an agency, blah 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 blah, and then just keep expanding and expanding your own knowledge before trying to fake it and trying to obviously like paint out like you've made it, because there is a lot of people who start out and then just start faking lifestyle from the start when they haven't even made like serious money yet. But obviously another thing that you should do is document your own journey. Obviously you're starting from zero, and then people love people who've got a journey. Like, I like seeing, obviously there is obviously a few of these kids out there who are obviously faking it, saying, day one of trying to make 100k a month, and then they obviously somehow have started making 100k a month by day 26. I've seen some very fake people, and I've seen some very fake people. I'm like, well, that's not making sense because you're 15 years old. But hey, if you're gonna start to document your own journey, you should do it and just be truthful with it. Like, obviously, if it takes you 2 months to maybe land your first client, then it takes you 2 months to land your first client. You don't have to fake it. A lot of people fake it, saying, I've landed my first client in the first 2 days. People might have done that, but obviously every single person has a different journey. Some people obviously find it harder to land clients, but yeah, the best thing you can do is document your journey, because as you grow, your followers are actually going to care about that, and obviously every single person you meet along your journey is going to care about that. I've documented a lot of my journey, and obviously a lot of my results are from back in 2022. So obviously people can see I've been in the industry years, which is obviously a very useful thing to have. But yeah, it's just about being truthful to yourself and just documenting everything that you do and not faking it.
Yeah, and on the documenting point, it's like if you look at two of the biggest people in personal branding in the business space is Gatsy and Hormozy.
Yeah.
And both of these guys, like Gatsy's been making YouTube videos for like 6-7 years, and you can go back and watch them when he had fucking no idea what he was doing, making a few grand a month in his agency. And the same with Hormozy. Hormozy's been doing his podcast for 6-7 years, the same amount of time. And that's when he was running his gym like coaching thing.
Yeah.
And like then you see, because he was doing podcasts 3 times a week most weeks, and then you see now over the space of like 5-6 years, like how he's changed and his development and his characters changed. And that podcast is like top 10. Gatsy's arguably like one of the largest people in the personal branding business area, and it's like both of these guys have been in the industry and made a personal brand for the long run, but also they've documented things rather than just trying to grab views as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's sick to see everyone's journey. It's like you can just scroll down, and that's the best thing you can see. You can see every single person's journey. Just scroll down and just actually see like they actually started where you started from, and it's not just all fake. Like you can actually see people working through the trenches and not actually starting from scratch. So yeah.